Hello, coaches. Thanks for joining us in this PowerPoint presentation. This is for coaches who are looking to hire me as their team hitting specialist for this season. The name of the program is called the Ultimate Hitting Program. It's a simple program that gets hitters and teams to hit 50 points higher than your normal team batting average and slugging percentage, both at the same time. It's a very special program. I believe it's for special teams and special coaches who are looking to hit at championship level this season. I am recognized by Ted Williams in 1999. I did write Ted Williams a letter. I was having more success than I thought working with several teams during that time, and was hired to be Ted Williams' son's personal hitting coach. John Henry Williams in 2005 was 1 for 42 with 35 strikeouts, and he was batting .035 when he contacted me. And in 1 month, we got John Henry to hit 300. He was named Player of the Month. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with leukemia and died 6 months later. Not too many people know about the truth of this story, but this is the time that I spent with John Henry. Let's talk about hitting for a little while. The plane of the swing must match the plane of the pitch. So Ted Williams has always said if the ball is coming down from the pitcher's mound on a downward plane, that a slightly upward swing would be actually a level swing. Match the swing plane to the pitch plane. So in the top picture you can see a slightly upward swing is getting more of the ball, and a flatter swing on the bottom is not. So match the swing plane to the pitch plane. The airplane effect. When we train teams, we get hitters to hit airplane line drives. Those are line drives that are slowly rising towards the fielders' heads. So when we hit airplane line drives, we're looking for line drives that are taking off like an airplane. And when we get hitters to hit like that more times than not off of the tee, that will transfer over into batting practice and in games. So we do not teach the hitters to hit low line drives or ground balls. We call this the airplane effect. So the more times that you practice the airplane shot, the more times that it's going to happen in a game. And of course, Ted Williams always said that the low pitch was always the strength of the hitter when you have a slightly upward swing. And the higher you go on the levels, the lower the ball is going to be with the better pitching that you see. So low ball becomes the hitter's strength. And large muscles are forced to take control with an upward swing. When you swing that way, you're swinging more with your hips, you're swinging more with your back leg. And a particular muscle that I train is called the psoas major, which is connected to the spine that you can see right there. I have certain techniques that I use to release that muscle. And once released and trained properly, we can get hitters to hit the ball 15 to 75 feet farther. And their bat speed will kick up 5 to 15 miles per hour also. The training of the magic muscle creates the explosiveness of a martial arts master and the rhythm and timing of a smooth golf swing. Over 90% of the pro hitters hit this way. Looking at highlight reels or maybe on ESPN every night before you go to bed, you'll see that the base hits, the doubles, and the home runs, those types of hitters in the pros do have a slightly upward swing. They lay back on the pitch a little bit more than usual, and they use their hips and their body to its maximum potential, just like Ted Williams did. And when we train, we do We do coaches trainings, team trainings, and individual and group trainings, of course. But the very first training, you will be able to see without a reasonable doubt how much better these kids are getting just in one lesson. So we'll do a pre-test evaluation to see where they're at. We'll run them through the program, do the post-test evaluation in coaches, and you will see these kids hit the ball as hard as you've ever seen them hit before, as far as you've ever seen before, and as consistently as you've seen before. Their confidence will be through the roof. Progress is improving each lesson, hitting games, contests, and practice sessions. Each and every practice we have, bat speed and power are measured, lessons are intense and fun, and like I said, once you see these kids hit the ball the way that they're hitting the ball, their confidence will skyrocket immediately. So when I train teams, one of the keys to get hitters to hit for power and average is to get all team members on the team to pass certain tests. And the first test is to get hitters to hit airplane line drives off of a batting tee to all fields with power 80% of the time. Now, coaches, most normal hitters without my training will be able to do it maybe 50% of the time. So we're increasing the odds and the percentages by 30%. And the number 2 test that hitters have to pass is hitting the ball hard in batting practice 70 to 80% of the time. That's hard ground balls, hard line drives, or balls in the gaps, or really deep fly balls. So normal hitters without this training can only do that about 50, if they're lucky, 60% of the time. So again, we are increasing the percentages by another 30%. So when you practice this way and you're increasing the percentages of hitting the ball on the nose and hitting it hard and hitting it consistently, that is going to transfer into games. So this is one of the reasons why I know for sure that your team is going to be able to hit better for power and average simultaneously. And UB Magic is on a record-breaking pace. I have been training in this system for over 15 years. I've worked with over 60 different pro and college, high school, and travel teams. I've averaged a 330 team batting average with all the teams that I've trained in this system. Averaged over a 500 team slugging percentage with all these teams. 3 teams have hit over 350, 3 teams have hit over 400. Over 90% of the athletes that train the system significantly increased their batting average and slugging percentage. I've been a part of 2 state high school championships in 2 different states, and this system has recorded over 60 different hitting records, state and team hitting records. I've worked with college and high school and travel teams. Our trainings, we have 1 week to 3 week trainings. 5 to 15, 20 practice days is all it takes to get your teams to hit at the championship level. Coaches, here's the deal. You want to get 4-star hitters in your lineup. Those are hitters that are hitting 350 or higher, slugging over 500. You get 4 of them, they can carry your team and get you runs throughout the season and carry you through the playoffs. A 1 week training period, on average, can get 3 to 5-star hitters in 1. 2 weeks, we're talking about half the lineup. We're going to get really mashing the ball. And 3 week training is when I can get teams that hit 350 or higher. I've had 3 teams that have hit 400. So, especially if you're hitting around the 250 or the 300 mark as we speak right now, we want to get you 50 points higher than that. So this is how the training works in our system. And there are a lot of coaches who like to do the bonus training. I'm a certified confidence trainer, mental toughness coach. I get hired to speak. I have some very powerful mental tools to get hitters to think and believe bigger than what they normally would. Hitting is all about confidence, and usually with my hitting system and program that I put in place, 90% of the kids are so confident that they don't even need the confidence training, but there are coaches that want everybody to succeed. So with this type of combination, usually everybody does. It's a great combo training that covers both the physical and the mental part of training. I highly recommend it. And coaches, this is a copy of my book, Tapping in the Spirit of Ted Williams. Thank you so much for dropping by and taking a look at my program. My website, hueymagic.com, has more information about myself and my training program. Please go to the endorsement page if you are seriously contemplating training with me this year. The endorsement page is full of great testimonials by other coaches, and it's always good to hear some experiences that other coaches have had in my program. I will offer a free copy of my ebook for those who are interested in training with me. Also, please email me at qbmagic@aol.com for that. So coaches, in summary, this is a training program designed to get you to hit at a championship level this season. And I'm from the Chicagoland area. I'm from the Naperville area in Illinois. I do realize that since this is a special program, it's going to take a special team, a special coach, and a special organization that really wants to get to the next level right now to work with me. So I am willing to travel to on-site locations throughout the nation for teams that are serious about getting to that level. So looking forward to hearing from you, and thanks for stopping by.